Hello everyone, my name is Mitchell Sellen. I've lived in Utah off and on since 1995. For the most part, it's been a fairly interesting experience, but today I'm here to tell you, give you a timeline of the last 10 years approximately, of the incidences that have taken place and the lack of accountability and lack of response from our county officials, police and the courts, and DCFS and guardian ad litems and judges and attorneys. So I'm going to give you this timeline, and then I understand that there's always two sides of the story. Should you find that my story is not accurate, I would like you to come to me with some evidence and information as to how you think it's not accurate. It started off in 2007 when the mother was punching herself in the stomach, very harsh. It was a red flag to me. It was very alarming. I asked her what she was doing. She said that her stomach hurt, and so she was punching herself in the stomach for that reason. So I said, hey, why don't we just go to the hospital? So I took her to the hospital, and then the doctor came out and said, hey, is there any way she could be pregnant? And I said no, because if she was pregnant, she would have told me. She knew how adamant I was about having children. Even my previous wife, I had did everything I could to have children with her, and it was very depressing to me that I felt broken, in fact, to the point where I went up to the hospital and had some testing done to see if there was some issues, and in fact there were no discovered issues. So anyway, we went to the hospital, and the doctor asked me if she was pregnant. I said no, not likely, and doctor came back and then said she was pregnant. The mother got very agitated. Her face got very red. I didn't say anything at that point. When we left the hospital, I asked her why it was that she was hitting her stomach. She replied, you know why, because I never wanted kids. I didn't know that, and furthermore, that should have been brought out in the beginning. The time went on. It was approximately 5 to 8 months pregnant. She started to do some pretty unusual things, like she grabbed butter knives and tried to cut her wrists with butter knives. She jumped, or attempted to jump. She opened the door and was headed out of the vehicle that I was driving when I was driving 35 to 38 miles an hour, 6200 south and approximately 5600 west. She had